Have you ever found yourself somewhere you just knew you didn't belong? Somewhere that felt wrong? College wasn't exactly a blast for me. I kept to myself, wasn't in any clubs, didn't party much. I was a pretty low-key guy back then. Things turned around for me in my 30s. Now, I live with my girlfriend and our 2 cats, Milo and Socks, and I'm even thinking about proposing soon. But when I was at college, my friends Josh and Taylor and I were always on the hunt for something fun to do. Josh mentioned a girl he was chatting with invited us to a party, so we didn't hesitate. Even though she stopped replying halfway there, we joked about it, but the silence was strange. When we got to the house, it was huge. Lights blazing, but people looked way too dressed up for a college party. The music was strange too. No lyrics, just this eerie, hypnotic rhythm. Josh insisted it would be fun, so we went in. The longer we stayed, the more out of place I felt. Everywhere I looked, people glanced at us, like they knew we didn't belong. Then I noticed something even stranger. Some people had thin, faint green lines on their necks. At first, I thought it was a fashion statement. One of the girls we met had it too, and she insisted we take a drink with her. After that, things got blurry. Eventually, I ended up face to face with this guy who looked at me, almost smirking, and asked, "Who brought you here?" His eyes didn't move from mine as he leaned in, whispering, "Are you looking for someone?" By then, I'd had enough. I grabbed Josh and Taylor, ready to leave, but that's when I noticed both of them had thin red marks on their necks. We bolted out of there, barely looking back. Now, I still don't know what happened that night or what those marks meant, but sometimes I wonder what would have happened if we'd stayed. So, has anything like this ever happened to you? Or do you have a theory about what those marks might mean? Drop a comment. I'd love to know I'm not the only one.